morning from an overcast Idube Raceway in KZN. Welcome to round 3 of the South African Rotax Max Challenge. Looking for an exciting day's racing on possibly one of the best karting circuits, definitely in South Africa, if not the world. Massive undulations, promotes itself for some fantastic racing, and let's see what the day holds for us.
Here we go, Bambinos roll onto the track. Race 1 about to get underway. All right, so here we go. Jack Moore in car 31 secured the pole start there with his 47.731. And Michael Danks in the 15 car ran a 47.937. And the flag down, we are away racing. 10 laps of racing coming up. All right, so no restrictions on noise around this part of the world. Mums, dads, teams, get vocal, cheer your drivers on. Let them know you are right behind them. All right, so one long train as a race up the back straightaway. Looking good. Jack Moore holding that's leading position there. So keeping the advantage going on the pole start. That looks like already that drivers down off at SMD. Matty Shuttleworth avoids that. He tucks in second. So Maddox Mason there grabs the lead. Oh, and they're up running. They are running. Matty Shuttleworth tucks in second. Brody Darling finds himself leading the train. The chasing train. But it's old Maddox Mason right now. Over Matty Shuttleworth. We call him Matty Dayglow Shuttleworth here at the Idube Raceway. Very close stuff going on there. Brody Darling says, give me a lap and I'll be in there with him. Leading the squad there, the second train squad there. It is the 68 car of Logan Boy. That's what we like to hear. There's some type of support coming from the grandstands. Rafael D'Souza takes on the lead there. 65 caught. Matty Shuttleworth tucked second. From Michael Danks in that third place. The cap from first to second. Oh, there's hardly nothing. 0.09, that's all that separates them. They race out over the line. Just look how close this is. Rafael D'Souza doesn't dare look back. He no need.
What are you doing? Keep it tight. Hello?
The cap from first to second, man. 0.03, that's all it is. Just trying to pick up there from the squad there, coming up the hill there. The 29 cart there of Maddox Mason leading Matthew Shuttleworth.
Inside! Jeez, come on, son! Bang it! Now you've got him, Benji. Now you've got him, Benji. Go back on him! Go back on him! No! Undercut!
So here we are, we're just picking up on the leaders, and sorry, I'm just waiting to get my monitor back online. Right, so there we are, it's back with you there, and it's Maddox Mason that leads Matty Shuttleworth. 0.2 a second is all that separates first to second place. Well, look at how they... There's your leaders, they race standing in here, the main grandstand erupting there. Maddox Mason then. When they cross the line, it'll be 3 laps to go. So 7 laps are done. And Maddox Mason kept Matty Shuttleworth back. Rafael D'Souza, the man running in third and 65. Jack Moore in that 4th place in the 31 cart. There's Brody Dowling, and that's a 5th place there from Logan below. Michael Banks, Santiago Fredi, Katie Konofsky, and Diego Antunes, your top 10 right now. Well, as our leaders start to get in amongst the traffic, yes. Having a little look down the inside there, Matty Shuttleworth had a little look down the inside of Maddox Mason. Yeah, they are. They come up the home straight away. 2 laps to go. Well, look at this battle going on for 3rd place there. Rafael D'Souza working at keeping Jack Moore on the 31 cart, and Brody Dowling back in 5th place in 22. But everybody screaming for the 2 front runners. Nothing separating the first 2. 0.1 of a second. Mags going up front. There's Matthew Shuttleworth. He goes on the defense. Goes on the defense up the inside. And it's going to be 1 lap to go. Will Matty Shuttleworth cover the inside line? Will he play a defensive role? Maddox Mason losing the lead there. Can he recapture it? Round Thunderdome, they do have back markers around them. But in the background, you can just hear the teams, the parents, the supporters from the pit area cheering on these drivers, and they do have back markers ahead of them. What is Matty Shuttleworth going to do? He goes on the defense, covers the inside line, sends Maddox Mason out wide, and now they're sprint race to the line. Sprint race to the line, and by a cart length. What a finish, what a race. Unbelievable. Matty Shuttleworth, by 0.1, takes the win over Maddox Mason. Rafael D'Souza takes that 3rd place. Jack Moore home in 4th. From Brody Darling, Michael Dance, Logan Below, Diego Antunes, Noah Cronje takes 9th, and Arabella Klaus will be home in 10.
All right, I'm standing here with H-Old Matthew Shuttleworth, winner of race 1 of the Bambinos. Matthew, tell us about your race.
It went well, and I want to dedicate of Uncle Jack's mom and Uncle Young. And the other thing, I hope something I can come at least 2nd or 3rd, and I hope I have a good race.
All right, Matthew, well, thank you very much for your dedications. And then also good luck for the 2nd race, and we'll definitely be looking out for you.
Thank you.
All right, so come on, guys, you got to get yourself into gear again. When we hear from the grandstand, you make a noise. No noise restrictions in this part of the world. Let's go. Get those kids up and running. They want to know that that's a voice familiar with my mum and dad and gran and grandpa out there and cheering me on. Here we go. Well, it's Rafael de Souza that's got himself off to a great start. Jack Moore, the man, tucked in 2nd on in 31. Well, up to 2nd place there, you can see the Dago helmet there, old Matty Shuttleworth. Across the line. Well, just under half a sec. Rafael de Souza, the advantage over Matt Shuttleworth. There we are. Listen to that. That's the way it's done. That is the way it's done. Listen to that grandstand. Cheering the kids on. Oh, we got position swapping going all over the place. Jack Moore's got in on the act. Maddox Mason, the man that's turned up the wick, he's slotted into 2nd place there. Jack Moore gone through on then Matty Shuttleworth. He's put the 31 carts into 3rd place. Matty drops to 4th. Michael Danks keeping it consistent in that 5th place out down 15 from Brody Dowling in 6th. 0.2 gap there from 1st to 2nd. It's nose to tail stuff going on. There'll be a lot of position swapping still. Seven laps to go as they cross the line. Michael Danks in 5th position. Goes quickest with a 48.196. So come on, a few mums and dads or you're a Michael Danks supporter, get excited. He's out there in 15, Michael Danks. Just records the fastest lap of the race so far. And he's down in 5th position. Here we are, there's the train. Wide sweep to SMD there by leader Rafael de Souza. He leads Jack Moore in the 31 car. Goes through very tight to that right-hander Gordini turn, Rafael de Souza. Jack Moore says, well, I'll keep the momentum up, and he ran the wide line, kept it planted. He's in 2nd place in the 31 car. Roll back up to 3rd there for Matty Shuttleworth. And car number 12 there, you see him there, leads right over to the inside there. Michael Neggs up one position. He goes into fourth place in cart 15. So it's Rafael de Souza hanging on to the advantage, leading the Bambinos race 2 in cart 65 from Jack Moore in 31. Andy Daedalow Shuttleworth in 12. Latched onto that third place right now. Well, a good move there by the 29 cart. Maddox Mason there up the inside there of Matty Shuttleworth and takes on that fourth position. Race to the line. Six laps completed. Just over the halfway mark. Michael Neggs in third position once again. Fastest man on track. Now Michael finished in sixth position in race 1. And he has certainly turned his game around. Michael Neggs looking rock solid in third. Fastest man on track. 47.462. His best time in race 1 was a 48.553. So Michael Neggs has really upped his game there, looking solid in third place right now. Look at this as they're rolling over the line. Rafael de Souza hangs on to the lead. Jack Moore there with Michael Neggs on his tail. Maddox Mason sits in fourth. Back to fifth place from Matty Shuttleworth. Well, it's absolutely amazing just how close these guys compete. And yet they don't tangle up, they don't get in each other's way, they don't ride over each other's wheels. They really just keep it nice and tidy. Jack Moore, in the meantime, has found a way past Rafael de Souza. They crossed over the line in the lead. Jack Moore leads in 31 from Rafael de Souza. Maddox Mason, they're keeping it tidy. He's in third place from Michael Neggs. Matty Shuttleworth down to fifth place now. They've completed 8 laps. 2 laps to go. Next time around, they'll spot the last lap board. Rafael de Souza goes back up front in 65. Jack Moore, can he get back up there? It's the 65 caught. Rafael de Souza. Last lap board is out, it's 1 to go. This is the deciding lap. Rafael de Souza from Jack Moore. Michael Neggs. Maddox Mason, Matty Shuttleworth. From Brody Darling, Santiago Freire, Noah Crondy in 8th, Logan below in 9th, and Arabella Kraus in 10th. Your top 10 right now as they race up the back straight. Look at this, they come into view. It's Rafael de Souza versus Jack Moore. De Souza goes over the fence, covers that inside line, sends Jack Moore out wide. They race for the line. Single file. It's going to be Rafael de Souza, Jack Moore, Michael Neggs. Well, Rafael de Souza third in race 1, takes the win in race 2. Jack Moore takes second. Jack Moore, well, fourth in race 1, so he's upped his game. Michael Neggs takes third. Michael Neggs in race 1, 6th position. So they've certainly turned the wick up. And what a turnaround in race 2. Give them a round of applause. This is the Bambinos. Great clean racing. Amazing. Bambinos. Flag down and away they go. This is Bambino final. Right, sorry about that. Since we're back online, yeah, and we've got Bambino final out there right now. Man to watch out for, Rafael de Souza, race 2 winner. And just amazing how just there's so much talent here. Very evenly matched class this is. It's chase down there, third lap. It's Maddox Mason that leads in the 29 cart. This is a 10-lap final for the Bambinos. Maddox Mason leads Jack Moore. Maybe Dayglow Shuttleworth is slotted third place in cart 12. And there go the mamas and the families cheering them on. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carts, all nose to tail. And what about the 6 bunch? The 6 drivers, Sean Mohammed, Brody Dowling, Arabella Klaus, Noah Cronje, and Diego Tunis, Santiago Flag. They're all together, man. They're just knocking on each other's doors, looking for a way through. We have a 5-cart breakaway up front. That is a Maddox Mason, Jack Moore, Matty Shuttleworth, Michael Daggs, and Rafael de Souza. Michael Daggs lays down the fastest lap of the race so far, 48.539. He's in 4th position. And there we go, listen to it in the background from the grandstands. It's the families cheering on the Bambinos. What a race up front, man. Look at this as they charge, the charge of the light brigade as they roll over the line, almost 3 abreast. Jack Moore, that leads. Maddox Mason in 2nd. Rafael de Souza in that 3rd place. Your race 2 winner down in that 4th position right now. 3rd position right now, Mr. Rafael de Souza. Well, I think it could be said they've attracted so much excitement, going by the applause and the screams and cheers from the crowd. The Bambinos have really turned it up here today. They have provided good, exciting racing, and it ain't over yet. 5 laps down, 5 to go. We're at the halfway mark. Maddox Mason leads. Jack Moore slotted in that 2nd place. Well, Rafael de Souza has made up that 1 position. Put himself in the 3rd place right now. Look at this. It doesn't get much closer than this. Maddox Mason there. .070 is the gap between the first two drivers. This race is far from decided. Maddox Mason, Chase Jack Moore, Rafael de Souza, Michael Daggs, Matty Dagler Shuttleworth, and Arabella Kraus. Noah Connier having a good drive. He's slotted into 7th place right now. One long train. Well, the drone capturing all the action from up above. Well, a little comment from Richard Vaughan, our clock of the course, just stating how happy he is with these Bambinos, how clean these guys have kept the racing today. What a pleasure to see them in action. Nice, good close formation as they start and manage to stay off each other's axles and wheels. Jack Moore goes up front there, 31. Maddox Mason runs second. Rafael de Souza running third. There you see it, 2 laps to go. Next time around it'll be the final lap of the race. Matty Shuttleworth slots into 4th place. .3 is all that separates Jack Moore and Maddox Mason from 1st to 2nd. Just over 1.5 laps remain. Absolutely going bananas. Rafael de Silva goes tops. Rafael de Silva in the 65 cot as they race towards the last lap board. Goes on the defense. There he looks over his left shoulder. He's on the defense. Rafael de Souza, Jack Moore, Maddox Mason, Michael Daggs having his best drive today in that 15 cot. And he's just got stronger and stronger as the day's gone by. Young Michael Daggs. Yeah, they come towards us. The 65 cot, Rafael de Silva from Jack Moore, Maddox Mason, and the 29 cot. So they go on the defense. Oh, is there going to be a pass out? There's going to be a race to the line. It's going to be a race to the line. It's going to be nose. Oh, it's an almost photo finish there. Maddox Mason from Jack Moore, Michael Daggs. Mrs. Wally, could you report to race control urgently? Mrs. Wally, to report to race control urgently. What a finish! Well, folks, they're coming up pit lane now. I want to hear a thunderous round of indifference, because that was their 3rd and final lead. Come on, let's hear you. Woo! Maddox Mason, Jack Moore, Michael Daggs, Matty Shuttleworth in 4th, Rafael de Silva in 5th, Noah Connier got also stronger and stronger as the day went by. He takes 6th from Cheyenne Mohammed, Brody Darling, Katie Konofsky, and Diego Antunes.
Maddox Mason, overall winner for Bambino. Bambino today actually produced some of the best racing of the day. Tell us a little bit about it.
I was driving nice, but I got a 2nd, a 4th, and a 1st. I'm pretty happy of my results, and I'm happy for my trophy.